Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Akashah bin Harisfadzilah. My metric number is 1191774. Today, my group want to present about Hadith of the day. This is my team members. First is Muhammad Afiq Ikmal bin Muhammad Saad. Second, Muhammad Farhan bin Abdul Kadir. Third, it's me, Muhammad Akashah bin Harisfadzilah. And lastly, Muhammad Khairul Azman bin Shamsuddin. Introduction. Hadith of the Day is a significant application built exclusively by us on critical topics, knowledge and information linked to Quran and Hadith, as well as offering users with many things about Islam. Hadith of the Day is not only focused on Hadith. This application brings you beautiful Hadith, inspirational ayahs, and heartwarming du'as at your fingertips in a unique manner, carefully selected and categorized for your own personal situations. The app is also packed with amazing stories and articles about Muslim greats from the prophets to the companions and women in Islam, as well as interviews with Muslim personalities and much more to inspire users whenever they need it. For our project objectives and target user, the objective of this project include: first, to help users increase their knowledge and open themselves up to Allah's omnipresence. Second, to inspire people out there who are facing problems in their lives. Third, make this application more user-friendly and as a medium for learning about religious knowledge by including galleries related to Makkah and Medina, as well as interviews with Muslims in other countries and many other interesting features. Last, to spread knowledge to all Muslims out there. What are the laws behind our daily practice in this world? Target user for this project is for all Muslims.
Next is briefing of the project. This application is designed to spread daily hadith to all Muslims in Malaysia, and the application only spread hadith from four Sunan books, namely Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sunan Abu Dawud, and Sunan Tirmizi. This application is suitable for everyone, and the hadith content in this application is only Sahih. People who do not understand religious law in daily life are strongly encouraged to refer to this application. This application also provides some dua practice by Rasulullah SAW to help Muslims out there always ask for help with this prayer practice. In addition, this application also provides argument from the Al-Quran that explain religious laws in everyday life to help Muslims out there understand what Allah has commanded and what Allah has forbidden in the Al-Quran. Finally, this application is very suitable for users in the current period because people nowadays like to find knowledge throughout the internet.
Now we go to software use. Software that was used to build the site is UIZAL. UIZAL is a drag and drop application builder. Considering that is free to use, there is no budget spent to get the application done. There was no need to pay app developer. Next is design of prototype system. In our application, there have 5 menu bar which is post, inspire, dua, Quran and hadith. At the top, there are a few icons to make people easy to use it. Among them are: first, second round is for refresh the application. Second, item star is to pin your lovely hadith or Quran. Third is image of people is for subscribe this application. And four is like image gears. It's like engage this application. Then we go to the bottom of this application. For the first is inspire. As we know, there are many stories of historical in Islam. This page also contains stories that inspire people. Not only that, in this there is also inspiration from people who have just embraced Islam. Therefore, people of other religions can also get inspiration from this sharing of others, which is we can further expand the faith inspiration. Next, we go to page of dua. Every act of Muslim is circumcised to begin with dua. This is to facilitate all affairs and obtain blessing. This application also has a collection of daily dua. In addition, there is also have a dua to pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Finally, we can also share the dua with our friend through social media. The third item in the bottom of this application is Quran. This application does not have the Quran for daily reading like other applications. However, this application performs tafsir classification according to the title. For example, the title of the earth. It will list every Quranic verse related to the earth. It also lists the name of surah related to the title. Finally, we can also share the Quran with our friends through social media. And the last item on the bottom of this application is Hadith. This app is also great in the field of Hadith. This is because there are also various Hadiths that are daily reference. The arrangement is the same as the Quran page, arranged by the title. Finally, we can also share the Quran with our acquaintances through social media. Now, we go to function of system. Information regarding Hadith is stored and retrieved from this system, which performs the role of knowledge management system, using the most recent technology which Muslims use every day. They may also make them fall in love with their religions. Every day, a notification will be displayed regarding the Hadith. Additionally, the system has a search function that enables users to quickly find the precise data they was need.
Next, in INAQ aspect, firstly for Quran, in Surah Al-Fussilat ayat 33, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Wa man ahsanu qawlan mimman da'a ila Allahi wa 'amila salihan wa qala innani minal muslimin. Its meaning, and there is no one whose words are better than the one who calls and insisting on and obeying the commands of Allah, and he himself thus recalls this saying, Indeed, I am from the Muslim who completely submit to God. B. In Surah An-Nahl, ayat 125, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal mau'izatil hasanati wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan. It means call people to the way of your Lord with wisdom and good lesson and argue with them in a good way. Number 2 in INAQ aspect is hadith. Firstly, the Prophet SAW said, Balighu anni walau ayah. It means, tell me even a piece of verse. From Hadith Sahih Bukhari, number 3461. B. The Prophet SAW said, Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi fa in lam yastati' fa bilisanihi fa in lam yastati' fa biqalbihi wa dhalika ad'af al-iman. It means whoever sees evil then change it with his hand, if he can then change it with his tongue, if he can then reject it with his heart, and that is the weakest of faith. From Hadith Sahih Muslim number 49.
These strengths our apps. First, mobile compatibility. Nowadays, we can see more people use their mobile phones to access the internet. So, anyone who downloads our apps can easily view and use it on mobile device. Second, accessible to users. Our application is truly accessible to everyone who plans to increase their knowledge about Islam as well as type of prayer, Al-Quran and also Hadith. Our application tells something related to Al-Quran or Hadith. So anyone can search anything about Quran and Hadith there. Next, this is a weakness our app. Language usage. The language in our application only use one language, which is English. So for users who do not understand English, it is quite difficult to use this application because they are really little bit understand. Second, fill in the application. In our application, we only provide the interpretation of the verse, where if the user wants to know the verses of the Quran and the Hadith, the user need to search for himself because in our application we only take the interpretation of the verses. Okay. The conclusion is our apps is Hadith on the Day is an application that provides guidance on the types of prayers for daily needs as well as verses of the Quran and Hadith relate to something such as want to find verses of the Quran related to fasting, prayer and so on. Then the application has prepared the verses of the Quran and Hadith for it. Okay, thank you very much. That's all from our group. Thank you.